guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm doing a one brand tutorial using only Wet n Wild. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time and I want to do more of them. So if you have any suggestions for which brand you want to see me use only their products for a makeup tutorial, then make sure you comment it down below. But in this video, I'm going to be featuring the new Summer Unicorn Glow collection. I just got the press kit today. It's brand new products. I'm so excited because I think you're going to love them. So I'm going to be swatching them, doing a makeup tutorial using them. I have them on right now, along with everything else Wet n Wild, just because I wanted to see just kind of what they have going on in their collection, because I have some things, but I've never tried everything. I haven't really branched out. So in this tutorial, that's what that is going to be. Only Wet n Wild and the new stuff, some swatches, when it will be available, and my thoughts on it. So if you want to know if the new Unicorn Glow collection is Tina K approved, then please keep watching. Okay, so I have all of the products in front of me, including the brushes. It's kind of hard to show you on camera, but all my Wet n Wild stuff is right in front of me. I just got the press kit in the mail and I was like, oh my god, perfect timing. Let me just open it up. All wrapped up, so just give me 1 second. How gorgeous! So there is a unicorn brush, some pigment, new highlighters, and they brought back the rainbow highlighter and 2 new lipsticks. I'm going to use them and then maybe at the end of the video I'll swatch each thing for you. Oh my god, it's a little unicorn horn. Let me stop talking and let's get started. So I've already washed my face and moisturized. So I'm going to start with my brows like I usually do. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in the color Ash Brown, and it comes with baby tweezers and a little brow brush. There's also a little wax, a lighter brown, and then probably the brown that I'm going to have to use. And instead of using the little brush that comes in this, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild, there's no number on it, but the eyeliner brush. I just want to comb through my brows first. I've been trying to train them to go straight up, and it's honestly been working. I mixed a little bit of the brow wax with the dark brown powder, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. So far, I feel like it's working great. That looks really good, so I'm going to go in and do the other brow. I'm going to do my eye makeup first just because I'm not too familiar with using Wet n Wild eyeshadows, but I kind of like doing my eye makeup before my face makeup anyways. To prime my lids, I'm going to use a combination of the Photo Focus concealer and the Wet n Wild, well obviously it's Wet n Wild, but the eyeshadow primer. And this is long lasting eyeshadow primer. So it's also part of the Photo Focus collection. But I like to clean up under my brows too, so I just literally use the doe foot applicator and then go in with a concealer brush, drag it down to my lids, and then place the eyeshadow primer. This brush looks perfect. And again, I'm only using Wet n Wild brushes. So far, so good. I'm just going to use my ring finger and dab on a little eyeshadow primer. It feels a little bit tacky, like the shadow will stick to it, but it also feels like a pore smoothing foundation primer. So I definitely want to use these new pigments, but of course I need a transition color for any type of eye look. I'm just one of those people. And I found these 2 palettes that looked like they had amazing transition colors in them. They're both au naturel and they're brand new. So I picked up the colors Nude Awakening and Bare Necessities. This shows you the palette a little bit better. And this is the palette Nude Awakening. The colors look really beautiful. And then this is the palette Bare Necessities. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. That's what they remind me of. So I'm going to go in with Nude Awakening first and set my brow bone to crease with this shade right here using this eyeshadow brush. This looks like a packing brush. It's a little bit fluffier, but it looks like it's going to cover that whole region really well. And so far, that was pretty pigmented. Yeah, that looks good. In the crease, I'm going to use this taupe shade right here on the fluffy blending brush. I'm going for more of a dramatic wing, but I still need some type of transition color, but they're going to be more on the purples and blue side. So I feel like this transition color will be great because it's kind of like a gray tone taupe a gray tone taupe. So I'm putting that right into the crease, windshield wiper motions, and instead of going down here, I'm gonna start flicking it outwards this way, and then taking it from the corner of my eye and outwards as well, and bringing it in the direction of where my brow ends, and that kind of corrects how my eyes go downward. It'll bring them up this way. This is a good blending brush. I think this is $1. Everything was so inexpensive. This is only $1. Okay, using this deeper burgundy shade, I'm going to take the same blending brush and get that right into my crease on the outer corner. So I'm going to keep this, oh, that's pretty good, right in the corner, and flick it up and outwards again. I was so nervous, but that's blending pretty good. And this line right here, we can clean up after. And I want this mostly on the outer part of the eye. Ew. I'm telling you, New York is so loud. There's always a dog barking. Rude. So anyway, I want it more towards the outer corner and then drag it slightly in the crease. Drag it in there just a little bit. So what I do is use a lighter hand as I drag it inwards here. I want to go in and use this lavender pigment, and this one is called Pegasus Flutter. That is so cute. So what's so cool, it has this little sifter right on top that you can actually pop up, which is so good because I can't tell you how many pigments I have that are a hot mess because there's no sifter. So I'm going to place that on the center right over here. There's a little bit more fallout with the pigment, but there usually is with loose pigments. It's like the perfect shade of lavender purple. Oh my God. And then I'm going to go back in with the palette and use this rosy gold shade right here, right on the center. There's a little bit more fallout and kickback with the shimmer shades in this palette, but they're still blending really, really good. And I'm just going to take that same fluffy brush that has the burgundy color on it and just sweep it across and make sure everything is blended. For liquid eyeliner, I have the Mega Liner in black. I also have blue and purple, which I usually experiment with, but I think for this look, I want a nice, slick, black cat eye wing. And it's a foam tip applicator. What do you call that? It says dries fast and stays put, long lasting, smudge proof wear, easy to control inkwell applicator. Okay, let's try it. Oh my God, that worked pretty good. Whew, sorry, I couldn't talk while doing my eyeliner because I'm not that precise. I don't have a steady hand. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Come on, Wet n Wild. Eyeliner, I'm having my eyes like closed until it dries because I have smaller lids and that will ruin my whole look. So let's just let it breathe. I messed up this eye a little bit, but that does not negate the fact that this eyeliner is actually really, really good, and I'm so excited that there's a drugstore eyeliner that I like because I've been so against them. I've tried so many and didn't like any, but this is good. This is good, people. We're here. So before we move on, I'm just gonna take one of the makeup wipes and clean up any fallout. Okay, now for the face. I already know I love the foundation because I did a full review on it. It's an amazing foundation, so we don't have to do much of a review on that. But if you're new to my channel and just found it, the foundation's amazing. I'm about to show you, but I have to clip my hair back. I think the one that's gonna match my tan right now is the color Desert Beige. This foundation's only $6. I'll link my review down below if you need more information on it, because I'm just gonna go right in and then blend it out. I love how full coverage this is. Oh my God. So it looks much darker than what you see because my self tan is just so much darker that I have to match my neck. I would put self tanner on my face. I know a lot of you say that to me, but it makes my skin break out. So this is better. I also have the Photo Focus Concealer. I've tried this once, but I think I purchased the wrong shade. So this one is actually medium tawny, and that's gonna even out my complexion, but also conceal my dark circles. Oh yeah, this is a good shade. And I picked up their highlighting stick, so I'm not gonna highlight with concealer this time, which I usually do. I'm just actually only going to conceal. And I'm putting a little extra over where I have blemishes, and then I'm gonna blend it out. So I'm taking the Duo Fiber brush and dragging it down around the nose because I get discoloration and it breaks apart by my nose. So I drag my concealer down. So far it looks really good. I just have to get underneath by my eyes. I prefer a beauty sponge, but I don't think Wet n Wild has a beauty sponge yet. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's dark, it's not highlighted, but that is concealed. Hello. That looks so flawless. I need more concealer up here, so I'm just gonna add some and blend that out. Clean up the top brows. I love this shade. This is medium tawny. Now to highlight, I picked up the Mega Glow makeup stick, and this is in the shade Conceal, but it's so light that I wanted to try it as a highlight, like a cream highlighter. I've never tried one of these before. I've only tried the Mega Glow cheek and lip tint, and those I love, so I wanted to see if I would love this too. And trust me, I'm not like a highlighter stick kind of girl at all, but lately they've just been really... they've been killing it. They've been killing it. Okay, so I'm going to wind it up. This is in the shade Follow Your Bisque. I'm hoping it doesn't like tear off my concealer. I don't think so. Oh my god, that's really light. But it might blend out well. It doesn't look like it's super high coverage. Okay, so I place it in all the areas I like to make stand out a little bit more to balance my face. And I'm thinking the Duo Fiber brush would blend this out well. It has some concealer on it, but sometimes it's for the best. What do you guys think? I think it's a little light, but that's okay. It blends out pretty nice. I think I just picked the wrong shade, but that's okay. We can blend it. We can make it work. So I found this so interesting. It's a cushion contour. I do have the powders. I have a powder bronzer, and maybe if this doesn't work out, we'll use those. But I really wanted to find out, like, why a cushion contour? Okay, so it's a twist off. It has the little applicator. Ooh, it feels so foamy. And then you take off the cover. This is in the shade Cafe Au Slay. Cafe Au Slay? I don't know what brush I would use for that, so I'm gonna just use the same one and just sponge it into the cushion. Oh my god, a lot of pigment came off of that, so let me dab lightly. It dries fast, so you have to blend it fast, but it really is like made for this foundation. It goes right into the foundation and blends right in. So I'm just taking one of the big fluffier brushes and blending out all around my face so that way there's no harsh lines. It's like the same as eyeshadow. You don't want harsh lines with your contour, with your highlight. I think that looks so good. I'm gonna set the under eyes, and I saw all over YouTube that this little contour palette that I've seen in the drugstore for so long is so good to set your under eyes. So I have the shade Caramel Toffee. I didn't really see other shades. So I'm gonna take this brush, even though it looks like a blush brush, I feel like it can get underneath my eyes really well. I'm gonna look all the way up. It's just very powdery when you use it. Like, I feel like you get a lot of kickback, but it works really well. So with a small brush, I'm gonna go in back into that burgundy shade and drag it on my lower lash line and just connect it to the wing I created and bring it inwards. And my mic died, but I picked up the same lavender pigment and just applied it to the inner corner to give the eyes more of a pop, kind of like an inner corner highlight, but more purpley, and I love how it turned out. Now I'm going to go in and highlight, and I really want to use this new one. It's the Color Icon Rainbow Highlighter in bronze over the rainbow. So here's what it looks like here. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. That's going to be great. I love a gold highlight. So I'm going to use my new unicorn brush. Oh my god, that looks so good. Not chalky at all. That is not chalky at all. And the brush is great. I almost forgot to mention the brush. The brush is very good. I love the shape, and the shape really works for my face. Fan brushes don't really do it for me, but this one I feel like really gets on your highlight where you could blend it. I feel like a fan brush leaves me so unblended. I've tried these blushes before. I'm actually a huge fan. This one's Apricot in the middle. I don't have this shade. I had a more pinky one. But if you've never tried a Wet n Wild blush, you need to get up on it because these are some of the best I've used. So I like to lay that right in between my bronzer, contour, and my highlight. But look how pigmented that is. Now that all my powders are done, Now that all my powders are done, I'm going to use the Mega Clear brow and lash mascara, just to push up my brows and take the powders out of it. So I usually put my false lashes on first before I go in with mascara, but for the sake of testing this out, oh my god, it's so cool. Do you see this? It's so cool. I'm letting the lash glue get tacky, so I'm gonna put this on first. Ooh, 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 it's good. The handle, like the applicator to hold it, has divots in it where you could really get a grip. For lips, I'm going to take the First Gel lip liner because I've never tried one of their lip liners. This one looks very wine colored. This is in the shade Plum Together. It glides on like lipstick, so I'm just going to fill in my lips with it. This lip liner is so smooth. To set my face, I have the Photo Focus setting spray. It's in a cute little bottle, which I like that it's smaller because I usually hate throwing a setting spray in my bag because they're so heavy all the time. This one's much smaller, so I hope it works good. Whoa! You get a lot from those couple sprays. Okay guys, what do you think of the final look? I have to say, I love how my face came out the best. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. The eyeliner was such a big surprise, and I'm so happy. Ooh, my hair. I'm so happy it worked great because I use one eyeliner and one eyeliner only, and that is the Sephora one, but this is a perfect dupe for that. It is a perfect dupe, and I believe it's only about $3, and the Sephora one's $12, and I go through them like crazy. The lip liner feels so smooth, so comfortable, because you know how sometimes lip liners could be a little tough. I know MAC lip liners are very drying. This one is so smooth, but it's also very pigmented and precise. I love the new collection. This brush is so cute and it works great. Sometimes the novelty brushes, you're like, that's not really gonna work. But this really works so good, and I'm just really happy with it. Let me know what you think about how my makeup came out right now. And now I'm gonna go over the newest collection and give you the details, and let's focus on it and do some swatches, really get into it because it's going to be available really, really soon. First are the loose pigments. These are $2.99, and the one I have on my eyes that I use in the tutorial is Pegasus Flutter, so you guys know what that looks like. But let's swatch Mythical Dreams, the very purple shade. My hand, oh my god, it's so pretty. This is Mythical Dreams. It's a beautiful purple and it reflects a tiny bit teal. The blue one is Unicorn Wishes. I'm gonna do the same thing. So this is blue, like a royal blue, but with gold ass pigment in it, with gold flakes. That is gorgeous. Now I really want to show off the lipsticks, which are also $2.99. The blue one is Unicorn Soul, but let me get this open. Okay, so here's the, it's like a bright blue, and this is called Unicorn Soul. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I did not expect that at all. Hold on now. Just add a little bit in the center. So cute. I bet without lipstick too, this looks really beautiful on the lips. I thought it was gonna be super teal, and I'm kind of happy that it's more purpley iridescent. Also, pro tip, using blues makes your teeth look really, really white. Just saying. And this one looks white, but I kind of see that it's iridescent because I see it reflecting blue, but let's swatch it. Oh my god, this one's even brighter. This is like a super bright teal lavender, but it's so beautiful. So pigmented too. And they don't feel super glossy or satiny or like that they're gonna slide around. It feels like it's gonna stay put. I'm sorry, the lipsticks are $3.99. I just double checked, but let's go in and swatch these highlighters. I kind of did in the beginning. I swatched the Unicorn Glow Rainbow Highlighter, but I want to do it one more time because before I kind of went across, but now I want to swirl it and see how it comes out. Oh, that's beautiful. It makes like almost like a golden green. The next one is the one I'm wearing, and this one is Bronze Over the Rainbow, and you could tell I'm already a big fan of it, but let me just do the swatch because we're here. So gold, so gorgeous. Next, I didn't swatch yet. Ooh, and this is Everlasting Glow, and this one is super pink. I usually don't wear more of the cool tone pink highlighters, but this one has a streak of gold in it, so let's see. It is super frosty, definitely for the lighter skin shades. And of course the brush, I'm just making sure I have the price right. This is going to be $4.99. Everything I mentioned is going to come in a bundle, so it's going to be available at BeautyCon New York for $24.99. Everything that I mentioned in the limited edition summer collection. So it's going to be available on Ulta for $29.99 and starting May 21st. And then it'll be on wetnwildbeauty.com on May 22nd. So it's going to be available really, really soon and very discounted, which is so cool because I know it's more of the novelty type of makeup collectors, but also it's so inexpensive that it's products that you could definitely play with and have fun with and kind of experiment. So I hope that you like this one brand tutorial. These are my favorite types of videos. And I hope you learned about if there's some drugstore lower price items that you're going to pick up and try out. If you are, leave me a comment down below and let me know which product was your favorite. Is it in the new collection? Is it something that I used in my tutorial? Let me know in the comments because I really want to know. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll leave all of the information down below. That way you know where to get it. And make sure you subscribe on your way out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we see you next time. Bye.